Everybody run to the boys' locker room. Now!
The teacher was caught off guard by what just happened, but he quickly pulled himself together and made the right call. The kids seemed to sense the danger too. They listened and headed for the locker room. The teacher carefully and quietly closed the gym door. One student realized the sound was gunfire and came out to check. The teacher brought the kid into the locker room with the others. He told the children to stay as quiet as possible. Then he quietly led them toward the back door. Another gunshot echoed through the hall. The teacher was terrified himself, but as their teacher, he couldn't abandon his students. He glanced at the office and came up with a quick plan. He ushered the kids inside and told them to lie down on the floor without making a sound. Then he turned and closed the door behind him. He deliberately left it unlocked. He told all the children to get down and covered them with a flag. He reminded them several times to stay completely silent. Then he turned off the lights and squeezed himself into a space under the desk. Everyone held their breath. Time seemed to freeze. One of the kids started counting numbers. When he reached 9, they heard banging on the lockers outside. A little boy suddenly crawled out from under the flag and hid next to a cabinet. The gunman was smashing open the lockers one by one. Luckily, none of the children were inside. He slowly moved closer to the office. No one dared to breathe. He stopped at the office door and stared inside for what felt like forever. The boy suddenly noticed a necklace hanging around the gunman's neck. He ran out and shouted Dan. Dan asked where his classmates were. The boy lied and said they were outside. The teacher's heart was pounding. He clenched his fists, torn apart inside. Then Dan suddenly walked away with the boy. The teacher watched his student being taken. His eyes were filled with hesitation. The girl hiding under the flag counted all the way to 100. The teacher finally broke down in tears. He was furious at his own helplessness, but in the end, he made up his mind. He told the kids to stay quiet. He decided to risk his life and go outside to see what was happening.